All right, what up, people? It's your boy Chig from Gooner Eagle Eye, coming to you again with a brand new video. This time to talk about Arsenal versus Brentford. That's right, people. It's a London derby. When we get to welcome, what? Are they in League One, League Two? Who knows? Who cares? I expect Arsenal to do a job on them. To answer some of your questions, I still don't know if I'm going. I've actually got tickets, but I don't know if I'm going because I'll be there ridiculously late. I want to go. I want to go. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, to cut a long story short, we played Brentford in the Carabao Cup third round. And it's just about what can we do from here now. I mean, this is the first club competition of the season. Technically it isn't. So we have started the Europa, and technically we are playing in the Premier League. But let's be real here. This is the first cup competition in terms of when it finishes. It finishes in February. And let's be real here, it's something that we may possibly be able to win. And if there's anything that could send Emery off on a hot start, it's a cup. You know, all Arsenal fans are experts at teasing your Spurs fans, even your Liverpool fans. It's been a while for them in terms of not winning silverware. I'm not arrogant enough to think that we shouldn't try and win this. I fully subscribe to the point of view that we should try and win everything that we're in. So I see no difference here. And I think it will be an interesting competition to kind of see what some of the younger players have, see what some of the fringe players have, and then go from there. Keep saying it's really annoying me. Okay, well, let's just go into the hopeful 11. And let's see what we can do from there. So obviously this game's going on at the Emirates. I actually think the goalkeeper is an interesting discussion. Not would I play Petr Cech, because actually I would rest him. I think he's been very good, had an outstanding game against Everton. I think people are starting to realise, oh, let's not just shoehorn fucking Petr Cech in. But actually it poses a different type of question. What do we do about the goalkeeper situation for the Carabao Cup? Because on the one hand, you might sit there and think, well, shit, what the fuck are you talking about? Let's just play Leno. Yeah, but we also have fucking Martinez, who we didn't let go on loan. So presumably, Emery seems to like Martinez. I actually think he'll play. And I agree with you guys. If this is my hope for 11, I would play Leno. So Leno's getting into my team. But I think that he'll play Martinez. So don't be surprised if Martinez plays. But I'm going to pick Leno because it's my team. It's my hope for 11. Right back, I'm going with Lichtsteiner. I didn't think he had a good game last Thursday. I didn't. I don't think people like to be brave enough to say because people are so desperate to get Hector Bellerin replaced. You are not going to see that on my show. I try and be as honest as I can with every single player. And yeah, he had a poor game last week, but I expect him to have a better game against Brentford. I would hope he could, quite frankly. So Lichtsteiner plays as right back. For our centre-backs, well, we are running fucking thin when it comes to our defence. And our defence weren't the strongest in the first place. But let's just get at it. Rob Holding plays because I think he needs games, and that it looks like he's going to play more games because we don't quite know what's happening with Socrates. Some reports are saying that he looks okay, might just need a little bit of a last-minute assessment for the Watford game at the weekend. Some might say he's out for a couple of weeks, so who knows? We'll see. We don't tend to have great luck when it comes to injury records like that, especially ones that are a little bit up in the air. It usually tends to be on the worst side than not. But for my centre-backs, I'm going Rob Holding and Mustafi purely on the basis because there's no one else. We have no other options. Unless you shoehorn Koscielny in, and Koscielny's only started light training, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Left back, I'm hearing that Kolasinac is in full training. That's what I'm hearing. I am wary about putting Monreal into this game. Monreal's our only left back. If he gets injured, we're fucked. So it might be advisable to put Bellerin on the bench, not at left back, but to put him on the bench so that if so that if Nacho does get injured, then Lichtsteiner could switch to left back and Hector Bellerin plays at right back. But I played Nacho there, but man, I'm not comfortable. The sooner we can get Kolasinac back, the better. In central midfield, I'm going with El Nene and I'm going with Guendouzi. I think this decision would have been harder if Ainsley Maitland-Niles was fit. Ainsley Maitland-Niles ain't coming back until, I hate saying all of his name. Mainsley, fuck it, I'm copying Mike. Shout out to Mike for the Gooners in the USA podcast. I think if Mainsley was fit, this would be a slightly easier decision. But with him not being available, I think you just go with the two obvious choices. So, which is unlucky for someone like a Willock. That was the name I was looking for, because I think he could have made a real challenge for this, and I would still like to see Willock get half an hour, 20 minutes in there just to see what he can do. But to me, I think Guendouzi and El Nene are the two you go for in that position. So up top, I'm going to go, first of all, on the right-hand side, I'm going to go Danny Welbeck, just because I think he's doing the job for us. I think no one seems to mind at the moment that he's playing into the last year of his contract, because unlike one of his colleagues who's also doing the same, at least in terms of Petr Cech and Danny Welbeck, they're still giving their all. They're giving their everything for the cause, even in their final years. So, and I think Welbeck is one of those characters. You're not going to get goals necessarily from him. And I know that frustrates a lot of fans. But what you are going to get from him is just maximum effort, to quote a Deadpool term. So let him Deadpool that right-hand wing. That's what I say. So Danny Welbeck is my guy for the right-hand side. In the middle, I'm going to go for Smith Rowe. Time to see what this kid's got. Let's put him in his favourite position and see what this kid's got. So for me, Smith Rowe plays. And you're going to see why I play Smith Rowe as a number 10 by my striker choice. On the left-hand side, I'm going Alex Iwobi. I think he's been in fantastic form, and I just want him to continue to get better and to continue serving up so many fucking pieces of humble pie to a lot of hungry motherfuckers. A lot of motherfuckers that were running their mouth the last 18 months have suddenly started to pipe down. And I just want Alex to just keep serving it. Don't step off the gas. Keep working hard. Keep learning. Keep developing. Because it's in there. I still don't necessarily believe JJ's in there, but I think something is there. I've always said that. I think something is there. And it's just about nurturing that out of him a little bit. So for me, Alex Iwobi plays on the left-hand side. And up top, I play Eddie Nikita. And that's why I'd play Smith Rowe as a number 10, because I think someone like a Smith Rowe will understand exactly the way Eddie works and moves. They've been playing together. Eddie's been banging in goals for the under-23s. And guess who he's been playing with? That's right. His buddy behind him, Smith Rowe. So I think those two could be a really interesting combination. And then you've got the two experienced guys on either wings in case it's not working. Also, you have guys who can potentially do a little swap swap and go with. So potentially you could put Eddie on the right-hand side, stick Danny up front, put Iwobi in the middle, and just kind of constant interchanging. We should have enough to beat. I'm not being funny. No disrespect. We've got enough to beat Brentford, for fuck's sake. I mean, let's be real here. But you may want to keep like an Aubameyang, maybe on a striker on the bench. I'd like to see a few youngsters though on the bench, just to see what everybody's got, because we may need more options. We're not in the habit of spending money when it comes to January, so we might need to see what some of these fucking players can do. So for me, I expect us to win. I'm confident we'll win 3-0. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So you guys let me know what your hopeful 1 to 11 to be. Put that in the comments below. Always interested to see your teams and see what your perspective is. If you like this video, crush, destroy, drop kick the shit out of that like button. I appreciate it every time you guys do that. Also, if you're listening to me for the first time, hit that subscribe button. We are edging, creeping, slowly, creeping towards 3,200 subscribers. I love and appreciate you all for getting me closer and closer to that number. And we're on the road to 5K. That's what we're trying to run here. Doesn't look like I've ever run 5K in my life, does it? I would take that as an insult, but we're trying to get to 5K. So let's build me up, people. All right, I'm out of here. So hopefully, depending on the way tomorrow goes, I'm hoping I'll be able to do a vlog. Hoping. But if not, I will do at the very least a review. All right, people, I'm out of here. Take care. Deuces.